Hi everyone, how are you? So I'm really excited to be here. I'm a little bit nervous and I think everyone is when they come on these. But I'm not going to take up too much of your time because I'm actually in between clients at the moment. So I'm just going to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about my story, my background as a hairstylist, and my journey with Monat so far. So my name is Christy Ross and I live here in Colorado. I've lived here for 2 years. I'm originally from Iowa, so this is kind of part of my story. I have been a hairstylist for about 17 years now. I started out my career in a full service salon doing manicures and pedicures and all the hair services. And then after about 4 years, I decided I really wanted to be my own boss and go out on my own. So that's what I did. I ended up in a studio, kind of like a salon suite environment for about, I think, 11 years. So that was all in Iowa. And then 2 years ago, we decided that we wanted a big adventure, a big move, and we just decided we were going to move to Colorado. So from Iowa to Colorado. I'm married to my husband. He's actually my high school sweetheart, and we have 2 little boys, a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old. So now imagine I was in Iowa. I had this booming business. I had a full clientele that I'd built up for about 12 years, and then we decided we are gonna start all over. So we came here to Colorado, and I basically became like a stay-at-home mom, which was like so different than what I was used to. But my husband travels a lot for work, and so we decided that how great would it be if I worked from home, put a salon in our house. So that's what we did. I was a stay-at-home mom for a good 8 months, I would say, and then we put a salon in here in my house, and I love it. But part of my story is, I had this great clientele built up in Iowa, and then I came to Colorado and I didn't know anyone. So we also, got a bigger house, basically went down to 1 income, bigger mortgage. Colorado's very expensive, and it was a big change. And so I thought, well, if I start working in my home salon, I really work really hard to build up my clientele. I think we can make it work. We can pay our mortgage and everything. But since it is in my house, I was really leery about bringing just strangers into my house. So the way I built my clientele was neighbors, friends, teachers, people I knew, referrals. And this is kind of where Monat comes in because it's such an amazing supplemental income, and I'll go into that later. But that's kind of the background. Also, my mom does hair. So I grew up in the salon environment. She's been doing hair for 47 years. I grew up in the salon. She took me into the salon like every day in the summer, and I watched her do hair. And I guess that's where my love of hair and watching, someone make others feel good about themselves. That's how I got into it. So it was really awesome, growing up in that environment. Although I will say my mom was a big one where when I was trying to decide what to do for a career, she didn't want me to go into doing hair, because she said it was a lot of work on your feet, you're behind the chair, you don't make a lot of money, usually you don't get insurance, vacations, and all that. And I just thought, if it's what you love to do and if you're making people feel good, then why not do it? So I kind of went against her, and I went ahead and went to cosmetology school. And so that's kind of the background there. Okay, so Monat is not my first MLM company. I was with another one previously. So after we moved here to Colorado, a friend introduced me to another company. All the times in the past, I was never about it. I didn't want to do any MLM. I wasn't good at sales. I wasn't really even good at selling hair products, honestly. But I did need the money. I was looking for something where I could continue to stay home. So I was with that company, learned quite a bit. And then I discovered Monat, and I was so excited. For one, it was hair products. That's what I do, right? I'm a hairstylist. And then I did some research on it, and when I discovered it was clinically tested, it grew back hair, naturally based. So here's a big thing, and I think a lot of stylists may feel this way. I did not care what was in my products. I just want my products to perform. I want my colors to turn out. So I never really cared. But my mom, who I said was a hairstylist for 47 years, she still works, she has had breast cancer 2 times. So that's really hard to watch a parent go through cancer, and she survived it and everything. But I started to think she's been around chemicals her whole career, and that's a big deal, you guys. So when I discovered that there was an actual product line that worked and didn't have all the chemicals and all the harsh ingredients, I thought I need to learn more about it. So that's what I did. I did some research. There was also a couple hairstylists that I followed online on YouTube that I really respected, and they had just started getting into Monat. So I thought, okay, I trust their opinion. They're amazing stylists. They're platform artists. I trust it. So then I went online and I started doing research, and I connected with my sponsor. I didn't know her, and just made a good connection and decided to join Monat. So I'd never tried the products before, but I knew there was a 30-day money-back guarantee. Hi, Denise. Hi, everybody. I knew there was a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I was like, I'll just buy a big kit. I'll try it all out. If I don't like it, I'll just send it back and whatever, or I'll just keep it. But I tried it. You guys, I have very fine, thin hair. I did the volume system first, and my hair was just so much more volume, but it was light. And I know maybe a lot of you know the volumizing products from other companies will actually just feel like it dries your hair out. So I was super impressed on myself that it gave me volume, but it was still soft. And I think that whole night I was like telling my husband, I'm like, feel my hair. And he was like super annoyed, but I was super impressed. So I tried it on myself for a week or so, started trying it out on my clients. What I ended up doing, I decided I loved it. I didn't want to sell anything else. I took everything in my back bar and I put it in a garbage bag and I threw it away. So all my old products, I sold Pureology, Redken, Kenra. I was pretty picky about what I used. Hi, Lauren. I was pretty picky about what I used because I didn't have a lot of space for a lot of retail. And as you know, things sit on your shelves and it's expensive. So anyway, long story short, I got rid of all of my old products and I became a Monat exclusive salon. So I've been with the company for 16 months, and that's all I use in my salon. That's all I recommend to my clients. I'm down to just 2 days a week in the salon. So when I started my home salon, I thought I'm gonna have to work my butt off to start building this because we have to pay for our mortgage. Well, because Monat has such an awesome compensation plan, because I don't just have to sell to my clients in my chair because I only work 2 days a week, I have all these customers all over the US that I can promote my business to online. And I will say, if you guys aren't doing live videos, you really should. It really helps build your clientele for your products. And like what I would normally do is just like hair tutorial videos, how to like curl your hair and use the Monat product. So not only does that bring customers in to want to buy your products, but I got a lot of new clients in my area to come into my salon because they saw my live videos. And I never done that before Monat. So let's see, I'm not gonna make this video very long because I wasn't going to. Let's see what else. I wrote little notes. Let's see. Yeah, you guys, I think that's it. I just really love the company. I've gotten to do some really awesome things. I've gotten to travel. I've gotten to make my own team, build my own team, and they're from all over the US. I wouldn't have met those girls without this opportunity. I got a free trip to Vegas, a free trip to Bermuda, which we just went on. That was so awesome. But yeah, you guys, I think that's about it. I just really want you to know, if you are looking into this opportunity, it is a good one, you guys. If you don't want to stand behind the chair for hours on end. Oh, I know what I was going to say. When I didn't know about Monat before I had my kids, and I remember with my first child, I couldn't afford to take a maternity leave, so I had him, and then 3 weeks later I went back to work. And I remember when I first got pregnant, I started saving money for my maternity leave because I didn't get health insurance through my salon. Luckily, I have it through my husband, but I didn't have a maternity leave or anything. So I just remember feeling really sad that I had to leave my 3-week-old baby at home because I had to go back into the salon and work. But if I would have had this opportunity then, I would have taken probably 12 weeks off. When my nurse clients come in and they say, oh, I'm taking 12 weeks off and paid maternity leave, I'm like, geez, that would have been awesome. But in this industry, you just don't have that. So if you are looking for supplemental income, products that are amazing, where you just don't want to stand behind the chair all the time, really, you guys, I work 2 days a week now, and it's really more for fun. I get to handpick my clients, and I just really get to keep my hands in it because I actually make more with money than I do behind the chair. And so it's been really, really rewarding. And I also really like it because I have a better relationship with my clients. So like I said, I had a whole clientele. Hi, Kendall. I had a whole clientele back in Iowa, and then we moved. but because I still can sell my products to them, I'm constantly interacting. I'm checking in on them, you know, how's your hair doing? How's your products? Where before I probably would have moved and I probably wouldn't have had a relationship with them, but because we still have this connection, I can still talk to them. And I just feel like my overall clients that I have now, I'm talking with them more. So it's not like, see you in 6 weeks at your next haircut appointment. It's like 2 weeks later, I might check in with them, or they might message me and say, what should I use next for Monat? And so it's like, I just have better relationships with all of my clients, my past clients, people from all over. Hi, Melanie. And it's just been really rewarding. I know I was going to say this was short, but the other thing, because I keep thinking of other things, is because I moved from Iowa to Colorado, I didn't have any friends. So I would really say that network marketing, Monat specifically, because it's such a family-oriented company, that it just really saved me from being like lonely and not having friends, because I now have all these friends in the company, and then I've just met so many people as customers, you know, through Facebook, and I just really think it saved me. It's kept me social, and it has it's just made me grow as a person. I mean, I do live videos now, which is weird. I never would have done those before, so it builds your confidence. But overall, I think that's it. If you're looking into this opportunity, if you have any questions, I'm sure you can message anyone on here who's done a video. You can always message me. Yeah, Melanie says it's done great things for her social life. Totally. I mean, I'd have wine and washes. I invite my neighbors that I've never met before, and they come over and have wine, and it's like, I do have a lot of really good neighbor friends now because they like wine and they like getting their hair washed. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And thanks, Janice, for letting me hop on. I volunteered for this, so it's kind of fun. But anyway, you guys, have a great day.